inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumedh Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. In this video today, I'm going to be speaking to you about how to raise your vibration. And what does that even mean? Okay, when people say it in the spiritual community, raise your vibration. Okay, sometimes people can even use it as a way to discount your negative experience, right? It's like, that's the solution to everything. Just raise your vibration. Just do it. You're in a lower vibrational frequency. Get away from me. Okay? Now look, okay. We've got to first of all understand where this idea comes from. You know, I make binaural beats, brainwave entrainment. I've understood the power frequencies. You guys know this, okay? Like, I believe that Einstein said he was correct when he said that frequency is the future of medicine. Tesla, when he said the secrets of the universe is found in energy vibration. This is very, very common right now, and the kind of, you know, the kind of research that's going on with brain waves and neurofeedback and, you know, EEG machines and, you know, having these portable EEG devices, like heart rate variability, like all of this kind of stuff is going on, right? I want to specifically touch on heart rate variability in this video too, because it's very, very important that heart rate variability happens, or heart coherence, okay, happens for a flow state to take place, for you to be in the zone. The basic understanding is your emotions are a biochemical feedback system, okay? So the more happy you feel, the more likely you're more happy. It's like the concept in cognitive behavior therapies. Your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions create your actions. And your actions create your thoughts again. So it's just like this loop, right? This feedback loop, and emotions are part of that loop. Okay? So how do we break out of this thought pattern, in a sense? We got to control the thought first and foremost. What are you thinking about? Because when you change what you're thinking about, you're going to change your emotions. A basic understanding would be high vibrations feel good, high vibrational energy feels good, and low vibrational energy feels bad. Okay, so yes, we can try and categorize it and start to understand it from this dualistic way. Like, oh man, I'm low vibration, I got to change it up, okay? That's good. That's at least giving you a perspective and a paradigm like, okay, I need to take action to change my state of beingness, okay? So the simple way would be to just say, choose things that feel good, choose activities that feel good, choose people that feel good, choose events that feel good, right? Just feel good. We sometimes don't even know what feels good, but isn't good for us in the long term. Okay, so this is where I want to really deconstruct this, because a lot of people take activities to feel good, but is it going to make them feel good in the long term, in the long haul? Because I think in terms of this long picture of your life, right? So it may make you feel good instantly, right now, but is it going to make you feel good over the long time? This is where the mindset happens of like purpose over pleasure, right? Because we can feel good in the moment. We can go out for, you know, some drinks with some friends, we get hungover the next day. You know, we don't feel good anymore. Okay? So what are the activities that you feel good, but they're an investment, right? They're an investment into you, and they're building up your character to be much more high vibrational, or creating the space for that. Not just now, but it is a deposit into your bank account, your internal bank account, which is giving you a raise in your vibration, your energy. One way to quickly raise your vibration, let's say you get triggered or reaction, you have a strong reaction to something, someone annoys you, just go into a separate room, right? Be in your own private space when you do this. One hand over the heart, one hand over the head, okay? And just tap both. Breathe into both. Find the connection between head and the heart. Okay? Find the intelligence that's running through this space. That's going to be one way to quickly raise your vibration, because you're releasing oxytocin, which is a love and the trust hormone, and you're lowering cortisol down, which is a stress hormone. Secondly, water. water, 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 okay? Do this in like freaking middle school or something. I want a waiter with some water for my daughter. I want a waiter with some water for my daughter so my daughter don't die of thirst. So light is a manifestation of pure source. Second to that, as Teal Swan says in her Raise Your Vibration video. That's why it feels so good to take a shower, or be in a pool, or splash some water on your face, or just in general, just be in water, or to see water, to learn from water. Okay, this is why I have water in my background. This is why I'm a flow state coach. I have a love-hate relationship with water, obviously, but I'm getting over that every single day. You know, I'm manifesting people into my life. They're going to help me with that in the future, and like it's so cool. It's so cool to experience that. Meditate. I'm sure you've heard it in 1,000 other videos before, okay? Meditate, meditate. What does that mean? What kind of meditation should I do? Stop overwhelming yourself with what kind of meditation to do, what should I do? You know, just simply be with yourself and focus on your breathing, okay? And when you can just empty the mind, as the man over there says, empty your mind. Why empty your mind? If you empty your mind, won't that make you more prone to other people putting ideas in your head, emotions in your head, because your mind is empty, it's blank, it's like full of potential? Yes, actually you're very right, you're spot on. Empty your mind and then fill it with positivity, fill it with affirmations, fill it with intention, fill it with love, fill it with something else. Because you can't go from negative to positive, you can go to negative to neutral to positive. Okay, so it's much easier when you meditate because you have control over your thoughts. You're coming from this no mind, or this, you could say, even say it's a Gnostic state. Okay, Gnosticism is this idea of like living through perception, right? So knowledge from experience. So understand that, you know, you got to have that experience of actually, okay, I feel like I'm stopping my thought when I'm meditating. I'm just observing. Now, as I've stopped my thinking, I can go into what thinking is more appropriate, what thinking is more positive, what thinking is more effective. Appreciate silence. Okay, appreciating silence is really important to get to that cool, getting to that cool, calm, collected space. One of the things I'd highly recommend in this video: cross over your hands and your legs. Okay, and then there's a reasoning why to this. Okay. So left brain controls the right side of the hand, right brain controls the left side of the hand, right? So if you actually cross over your midpoints, your midline, it actually changes. So if I move this hand to here, now it's accessing my right brain. Okay, interesting. So why don't we practice crossing over our hands and just, you know, this is one of the things I do all the time, is just to, you know, that scrambled energy, my mind is not basically linking up or syncing up. I do that a lot. Now there's something called brain gym. Okay, brain gym actually makes you do certain activities to get this hemisphere synchronization. They say 10% of the brain is used in this, but actually those 10% are neurons and the 90% are glial cells, and glial cells are actually like the context within which these neurons actually function better. So we actually can access 100% of our brain. However, you want to understand how you're doing that. Vibration is basically your emotional set point, okay? It's your emotional set point. It's where you're feeling your baseline level of happiness. Greater the frequency, the more you can comprehend. So more comprehension means greater flow of life force through your mind and your body. So more mental bandwidth, more physical spaciousness to be able to handle situations. This is what makes great leaders. Right? They have more mental bandwidth. They can handle a lot of people at once, in a sense, right? And they can handle their issues as well as their own issues, right? So they have more energy, more mental bandwidth to do stuff. Tony Robbins, what's he about? All about energy, raise your energy, right? Raise your standards. Your standards also raise your energy, in a sense, because you're giving yourself more space to do stuff, right? So we have these frequency scales, you know, and they're in these bands of information. We can't experience certain bands, but that's okay. We can do what we can. So Heart Math Institute, you know, they talk about heart rate variability and this idea that, you know, we have this emotional set point. So they believe that our emotional energy scale and our emotional set point have a link, right? They're interconnected. They depend on each other. So our heart coherence can actually be adjusted. What is the emotional energy scale? I want to make this very brief and very easy to understand. Fear down here, love up here. Okay? So that's the way to experience it. Am I experiencing something from love, or am I experiencing it from fear? Very simplistic. I know it's reductionist, but listen to me when it comes down to this, because this is really the key to the doorway of flow state. Our autonomic nervous system is happening on autopilot. It has the word auto in it, right? Which means self. It's happening by itself. Okay? So, we don't tell our liver, to keep doing what it needs to do, or our kidneys to take action. They're just doing it automatically. We don't say, hey, digestive system, will you digest this for me, please? We can try to take actions to try and speed up the process, or, eat fiber or whatever, but ultimately everything is happening, all the blood is flowing, the ecosystem is happening within the body itself. The only thing we can control is our breath. Okay, we can control our breathing, and our breathing happens through our attention. So, attention goes, energy flows. I'm sure you've heard it a million times. When you can pay attention to your breathing, make it more smooth, regulated, slow it down, make it controllable, then you can actually control your heart rate variability. Okay? The slower you breathe, the more easy you breathe, the more calming you breathe, diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing. We actually raise our emotional set point, actually raise our vibrations. Okay? So how do you live in the state of flow? You take it easier. You breathe slower. You're not in a rush. You're like, oh my God, what do I need to do? That's fight or flight. That's that sympathetic nervous system. Where you're scared of things, but you want positive social engagement where someone melts you down and makes you feel safe. You want to, have splash some water on your face. Do this. And just calm yourself back down to that emotional set point, that baseline, control it down, and raise your vibes. At any point, at any time of the day, you can do this, and it's very easy. So practice this today. I hope this video helps you out today. May the flow be with you, and stay legendary. Thanks for watching.